What's going on, guys? So today we're going to take a look at what I think is arguably one of the best SEIKOs that they make. This is the SEIKO SBDC127 Baby Marine Master Reduced. This is the MM200. This is, I think, the best that SEIKO does for $1,000 and under. And we'll talk about that. I've been critical of SEIKO before with their quality control issues, the materials they use, what they're charging for their watches now. And a lot of channels have discussed this, and I'm one of them. And I agree that if you really want a good SEIKO, be prepared to spend $1,000. That's when you start getting sapphire and a bunch of the other stuff that comes along with a really well-made, things will line up with a really well-made SEIKO. So let's get into the specs and features of this watch. This watch is a 40 millimeter case diameter. It is 13.4 millimeters thick. It is a 48.8 millimeter lug to lug, and it has a 20 millimeter lug width. It is powered by the SEIKO 6R35 automatic movement. It does have a sapphire crystal with AR coating underneath. Okay, it has 200 meters of water resistance. The entire watch is made from 316L stainless steel. It has a 4 o'clock unsigned screw down crown. It has 120 click unidirectional dive time bezel. And yes, everything does line up on this SEIKO, which is a shocker because SEIKO is always half a click off. Bezel insert is aluminum, though. You don't get a ceramic bezel insert at $1,000 with SEIKO. Oh, no, 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 no. You must pay much more than that. SEIKO. Caseback is screwed down with the Prospex, SEIKO Prospex symbol on it. And let's take a look what it says on the caseback. Diver's watch 200 meters, SEIKO. Let's see here, stainless steel, sapphire crystal, Prospex symbol, 6R35-01 Echo 0, Japan. Yeah, this is one of my favorite watches. I think SEIKO really, really nailed it with this one. The dial is beautiful, deep blue, like the ocean. I'm digging the pop of red on the second hand. The blue, black, red combination is fantastic. The case shape is fantastic. I personally like 4 o'clock crowns. It's got the date complication at the 3 o'clock. I mean, I love everything about this watch. I did buy this watch pre-owned, so I did not pay $1,000. I think I paid somewhere around $750, which is a damn good deal for this watch. And the person that sold it to me also threw in the FKM rubber strap, and it came like that, and it came with the bracelet. Now, the bracelet is awesome. It's got this weird diver extension thing, which a lot of these come with, and I've done other videos for. But I wanted to leave it on the strap today because I think this is the way you should really wear this watch. I'm going through a strap phase. This is a fantastic strap, and this thing just handles this strap perfectly. It is great, man. My problem with this is if you want this level of quality where everything lines up with sapphire, with a better movement, you gotta get around $1,000 with SEIKO. And there's so many more watches out there that are fantastic for half the price. You can get these specs. You can go on AliExpress and get a San Martin homage to this watch. Different dial colors, same case shape, everything. You will get a ceramic insert. You will get a sapphire crystal. You can get them with, they'll throw in H35s in it, which is, not the best movement, but it's a workhorse movement. But you can also order a lot of those San Martins with a Salida now. They'll throw that in there. They'll throw SW200 in there. Yeah, now you're pushing up around $354, but that's still less than half the price for this watch. And that's my issue with Seiko. If you want quality that you would expect, you would expect when you buy any other product, like let's say a car, you expect all four wheels to be on there. You expect it to be aligned when you buy a brand new. You don't expect it to be like, oh yeah, all those cars come like that. They just come with three wheels. Don't worry about it. No. Some of the issues that we as watch YouTubers and the watch community have with Seiko is some basic stuff that other watch manufacturers seem to nail. But Seiko, kind of like Rolex, is almost like an abusive spouse to us watch collectors because we keep buying them. Because we look at the dial and we go, ooh, I like that. Or the case shape. Seiko does certain things that other companies copy. And that's the thing with San Martin. Yes, you get all the specs and all this stuff. And I'm advocating for you to save your money and buy that if if you're into homages and they don't bother you. But it's still them copying Seiko. Seiko is the, I want to say front runner, the leader when it comes to interesting case shapes. Look at all the iconic, the Willards, the Turtles, the Marine Masters that they all came up with, and then people emulate or copy them. So that's where Seiko really shines. I know a lot of us are not happy about them going up market and spending a lot of money, but this is where it really shines. So if you are a Seiko file, if you're into Seikos like I am, I got quite a few of them, just really expect to be disappointed at anything below $1,000. So with that being said, let's get a lume shot on this watch and see what that looks like. If I'm a betting man, it's going to be fantastic because it's Seiko and it's Seiko lume. So let's take a look at it. All right, guys. So there it is. Only lume on the bezel is the pip, and then the standard fare of all the indexes and the hands are lumed. Also, there's a little lume pip at the end of the second hand. So I know you didn't expect anything less. Seiko's lume is legendary, and so is this. So let's flip this camera around and get some final thoughts. All right, guys, so there it is, the Seiko SBDC127 Baby MM200 Reduced. Guys, thoughts? I think this watch is fantastic. I really do love this watch despite all of Seiko's shortcomings, with a lot of issues that people have with them. But this is a fantastic watch. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.